Yo, what is up, my guys and gals? We are back for more end of the year Dokkan battle tier lists, aka the videos that are gonna give me a bunch of hate, but hey, I like doing them. So today we are going to be looking at the top 10 TURs of 2023. It's not just limited to 2023 units. There are going to be some 2022 units on here. And it's not just, I'm specifically saying TURs, not Dokkan Fest TURs. You'll see why. Now, this year, right? This year, oh god. Some of these Dokkan Fests have been bad this year, bro. They have been, whew. Yeah, they've been pretty bad. They've been pretty bad. Without further ado, though, I think we should get started. Now, you know how I like to do these. I really haven't even given it a whole lot of thought. I'm kind of doing this on the fly, so I don't even really know who I want to put at 10. I'm thinking. Nah, I'm thinking Yamcha at 10. Yamcha at 10. Yamcha is better than these two. Turles and 17 and 18. 17 and 18, right? They might possibly be like the worst designed unit this year. They might be. Android unit with Android links with Android categories, but they need a Goku. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? Now, Yamcha. Yamcha is the true definition of a dodge or die character. But if he dodges, listen, Yamcha can still do great damage, right? And he can, yeah, you need some luck to go your way, but he can keep you alive. He can definitely keep you alive, which is more than what I could say for 17 and 18. Now, Turles, I mean, I think Turles just, it's not that he's designed horribly, he just doesn't have quite enough. I would probably rank Turles over 17 and 18 just because, like, I don't know. Turles, he's just a little undertuned. 17 and 18 is actually just, like, one of the worst designed units I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, Yamcha, you know, he gets the, where is it? High chance to dodge. And then he'll get an extra, yeah, he gets it somewhere. Yeah, right here. But the thing is, and the reason why he's not up higher, the dodge doesn't stack. It's actually separate procs. So he has like the 50%, then he'll have this, and if those two fail, the hidden potential system, dodge might proc. Yeah, they're all separate chances. I wish this stacked with this. I think if that stacked with this, he would have been at least like number 7 on this list, at least. But as it stands now, Yamcha is still a very usable character, right? Very good leader skill. He helped out some pretty mid categories like Saiyan Saga. Like, yeah, Yamcha has a spot here. Yamcha definitely can carve out a spot on some teams. Just be aware, if he gets touched, he's probably gonna die. Just be aware of that. All right, number 9. Huh. Number 9. Okay. I might go Kid Goku. These are subject to change by the end of the video. I might change these. Kid Goku is amazing. I love this character. This is one of my favorite characters of all time. Beautifully designed, great anime, just a beautiful unit. His problem is just that, like, you know, his time in the sun is, you know, running out. It's running thin. Him not getting defense on super attack does suck. Yeah, it's kind of, we're just at the point where it's like Kid Goku, he can have some issues, tanking some of these big boss supers. Yeah, like, he can have issues, definitely. Like, the normals, he can do okay. Zamasu, he could do okay in because he's type advantage. But, still, he could definitely, we're past the point where this guy is, you know, tanking crazy. Still one of my favorite units ever, though. I love this unit to death. I love this unit. A wonderful design. His problem is he's just literally a year old. Like, he's just a year old. That's his issue. He's just old now. Next, and funny, I think this is the same thing. I would say Gamma 1 is next. Same thing. Beautiful unit. He outlived Gamma 2's life, which I think we all saw coming. Gamma 1 was definitely built more defensively. Great unit. Is just we're at the point where, again, he can start to take some damage. He could definitely get slapped up by big boss supers. Zamasu. Maybe even Omega. If he's not like supering before they hit him, it could definitely, they could definitely piece him up. Man, remember when Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 released like a week later on Global for no reason? Like, no reason. I don't even understand why they did that. Whatever. I have no idea why they did that. But yeah, man. Gamma 1, one of the best characters to ever release. Again, his issue is like he's over a year old, bro. Like that's his issue. He's just over a year old. Obviously, units that are over a year old are gonna start to age. Even the Great Tech Gohan, he is finally starting to age a bit. Just a bit though. Nothing crazy. But yeah. Still I think he's better than a lot of 2023 TURs. I'll say that. Next, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab I may have to add one more character on here. I'm gonna go with Rose. He's pretty good. I feel like he's really slept on. I don't know why. I feel like he's really slept on. He's a strong unit. He's definitely a strong unit. He's a very strong designed unit. He has the high chance of guard, sure. I'd rather if it had to be a high chance to guard, I'd rather it just be unconditional than conditional. And then he has a way to get conditional guard if you have 3 or more crossover category allies. So I like that as opposed to another unit. Y'all probably already know who I'm talking about. My favorite unit in the game, Tech Trunks. Yeah, he has all that. He's decent in base, and then you transform. The heal, more healing, unconditional guards now. This one is kind of stupid. This part's kind of stupid. You're never gonna see that. But yeah, like he's definitely a strong unit. A good portion of him is stats, but I think his stats do get high enough with the guard. He could definitely be a strong slot 2, slot 3 option. Definitely. Next. Okay. I'm gonna have Gohan and Piccolo next. Now Gohan and Piccolo, they're not all on Global, so take what I say with a grain of salt. I haven't had extensive time with them. I've just seen videos. I play a little bit of JP, but I've mainly just seen videos of this unit. This base form is one of the stupidest things ever. Literally because of this. Damage reduction received by 40% when HP is 70% or more as the first or second attacker in a turn. So, for those that don't know what that means, if your health at any point falls below 70% HP before they attack, they lose that damage reduction. They lose it immediately. In my opinion, this has got to be... I made a video earlier this year about passive lines, right? This has got to be like the worst passive line I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is up there with Final Blow. Like it's up there with that. It's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad. Like, so like what if like they just get supered right away, right? And 40% is not even a whole lot either. But like, what if they just get super right away, and then boom, your damage reduction is gone for the rest of the turn for them. You can't get it back. It's gone. I think that is so stupid. And it really just makes this base form just so bad. In 2024, Omatsu, can we please... Alright, so if we're gonna have a transforming character, I understand the transformation is supposed to be stronger than the base. I get it. Can we not make the base completely just sometimes unrunnable, please? Like, can we make them, you know, viable? Can we make them good, please? Now, the saving grace and why they're here on at number 6, their revive is easy. HP is 70% or less at the start of the character's attacking turn or starting from the 7th turn. Revives with 70% HP recovered by exchanging into Gohan when the character or an ally attacking the same turn is KO'd. This Gohan is very, very strong. I've seen. Yeah, like he's very, very strong. Guaranteed dodge, and then he has a high chance to dodge afterwards. Critting, super effective after the crit is done. He gives superclass allies ki. Like, this guy he's super strong. It's just this portion is super duper awful. So it's like, really take your pick. If you want to like struggle with this guy, I mean, go ahead. If you're lucky, they can help. But a lot of times I've seen just these guys be demolished because of this stupid line right here. It is what it is. It is what it is. Take a swig of that water. All right. Next, one of the units I think is really being slept on a lot, and I have her down here twice for some reason. Kale. No, I'm kidding. It's not Kale. Android 21. Now, Android 21, I don't know why she's getting hate. I don't know. Gohan and Piccolo are not better than her. No. Because I'll tell you this. Android 21 is at least somewhat viable in her base form. She has dodge. She does have dodge. Now, granted, it's after she attacks, but still. Like, she has something there. And if she gets all these buffs, the more attacks you do, I don't really see the point in all of these. But it's really, the main power really comes in once you transform. Bro. Heal. Support. Whole lot of stats. A little bit of damage reduction, which does kind of help. She has to receive the attack first to get this. I hate that, but if you get lucky and it's not a super and it's just a normal, every attack afterwards, like, she's eating. She can quadruple super. She heals on passive. She heals on super attack. Her active skill is super effective and disables enemies' action once. Like, she is strong as hell. She's strong as hell. She really is. And what I like about her is her base form isn't just a wimp. Like, her base form is actually decent. It's okay. As opposed to some of these other base forms like Kale or Super Trunks or Gohan and Piccolo. Like, her base form is not bad at all. And I really think people are sleeping on her. People are really sleeping on her. Now, her teams aren't super crazy. Funny enough, you change these 3 bottom 200% categories, swap them with these, and her leader skill is actually much better, funny enough. Yeah, her team isn't super crazy. Although with the 16, 17, and 18 EZA, it's definitely better. Definitely a lot better. But yeah, I think 21 is a very, very strong option. Very strong option. She's one of the few Dokkan Fest TURs, non-hype celebration that they actually like. Oh, okay, like, they got them right. I would say they got her right. I would say that. And her banner unit is amazing as well. Her banner unit is amazing. The Evil 21, amazing character. All right, next we're gonna start hitting the upper echelon of TURs. Next, let's start bringing out the big guns. 23rd World Tournament Goku. I know a lot of people don't care for this character. I mean, I get it. The 50% chance to guard can hoe you. Definitely can. However, I don't mind it because, well, at least I know what I'm getting into, right? And then you have a way to get him guaranteed guard when you do a revive. Once you do a revive, he's like the first or second best TUR. He has a high chance of nullification. Like, this guy has stuff. He definitely does. He guards for the first turn, which is good. You could stack this up for a little bit. Like, this guy is strong. Now, his standby, right? You don't ever see his standby. You don't. I mean, if you do see it, congrats. It's a very cool animation, but you don't ever see his standby. Ever. But yeah, outside of that, like, I get it. People don't like high chance to guard. I'm with y'all, but I'd rather his guard be his high chance be unconditional, and then you can conditionally get guaranteed guard, as opposed to Super Trunks, who, there's a condition to get just a high chance to guard. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know what they were doing with that unit, but yeah. This Goku definitely top 5 TUR in the game, 100%. Like, listen, I get what other ways could we fix him? Give him defense on Super, have him guaranteed guard. I mean, he might be a little too strong after that. To be honest with you. Like, I feel like it's important to make units that like can die. Like, they're not overpowering the bosses of the game. I do think it is important to do that, because like, game balance is a thing. Now, granted, this year I would probably say they've gone too far into the bosses being way too strong as opposed to the characters this year. I would say that, but game balance is definitely a thing. All right, next we have one of my favorite units, God Goku. God Goku, I mean, what do you want me to say? God Goku is incredible. God Goku is incredible. I've seen people, they say, oh, God Goku has sold me. A couple times he has sold me. But like, every character can sell you. In my opinion, every character can sell you. We shouldn't just beat up on this character because, like, he sells. Like, bro, I've had Bulma sell me. Like, come on, bro. It's happened. It has happened. I had transformed LR Blue Vegito sell me. It has definitely happened. But, yeah, like, he gets all the different buffs from the, key spheres. Now, I wish, I get why he's a physical key sphere, orb changer. Kind of wish it was rainbow, but, it serves its purpose, definitely. And you only have to get, he has a medium chance to dodge here. And then if you get 3, you get an extra 30% chance to dodge. So you only have to really get 3 key spheres. And remember, it doesn't have to be physical. It could be any key sphere. You really only have to get 3 key spheres to, like, have a decent chance. And then with 6 or more, he has, guard. To where it's like, oh, okay, God Goku, he's bugging now. Now, if he doesn't get the guard, he can definitely take a lot of damage. He doesn't stack up the fastest. It stacks up kind of slow, but all in all, really good unit. He has an active skill. It's an attack, performs a crit, transforms. The condition is, it's okay, I guess, not too crazy. He like deforms into Goku. This guy I only pull out if I'm ready to end the fight. Like, if I really believe I can end the fight on this turn, I pull this guy out. Like, cause he crits for 3 turns, and it's super effective starting from the 4th turn. He has the tech pan ability, getting buffs before he attacks. I hate that ability, but it is what it is. And then he has an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Like, this guy does a lot of damage, a whole lot of damage. But his defenses aren't the craziest. So, again, I would only recommend pulling this guy out if you're ready to end the fight now. But yeah, God Goku, amazing, wonderful unit. And number 2, Piccolo Jr. I'm sorry, listen. I get it. You know, villain. He doesn't have a lot of teams. Sure, cool. I understand, bro. What Piccolo does is insane. Like I can't even. How can you even argue? Like what Piccolo does is crazy. What he does is insane. Like look at this this is an essay. This is a freaking essay. He's high chance of launching additional supers. Super effective against only one enemy. He has debuffs that's good for Super Battle Road. At like high chance of launching an additional super for one turn. It's ridiculous. And then you activate this. It's an AoE. You do this in slot 2, and then you put him in slot 1 after you come up off the giant form. Bro, this guy's like quintuple 11, 12 million supering, and he's over 1 million defense. It gets to a point where you can't hurt this guy. You can't hurt him. Piccolo, now, before that, Piccolo Jr. cannot go in slot 1. Slot 1, he sucks. He's not great in slot 1 at all. I would say he's not very good in slot 1. He's a slot 2, slot 3 unit. He will hold that position up beautifully. But once you do the giant form and then the active skill, he could hold down slot 1 as good as any other unit in the game, bruh. Any other unit in the game. I'm telling you. Ma Jr. is an animal. And like he's super effective in giant form and has a high chance to crit in giant form as well. He can do the amount of damage he can do is just insane. And look at all the teams he helps. World Tournament, Giant Form, Namekians, Terrifying Conquerors, Target Goku, Final Trump Card, Revenge, Gifted Warriors, Entrusted Will, Worldwide Chaos, Battle of Fate, Earthbred Fighters, and Tournament Participants. He helps all of these teams. All of these teams. And you can run him with Tech LR Zamasu if you really wanted to do that. Crazy. Tech LR Zamasu could hold up slot 1 for a little while. Like, bro, crazy. This unit is amazing. And he would have been number 1 if Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito didn't exist. Now listen. Dokkan, Amatu, they made me shut up for Heroes. Alright, they made me shut up. Last year, Heroes was beyond awful. This year, Heroes was beyond great. This guy, oh my god. Crit damage reduction for the first 6 turns. And then he gets all these buffs for like easy to obtain category allies. And then he gets more damage reduction and more crit when all allies in a turn are Giant A power or crossover. And then you do his active skill. All attacks become guaranteed crits. And it's not even hard to do at all. He could guarantee crit 60% damage reduction. The only thing he's missing is defense on his super. Imagine if he had that. He would be like 900k defense, 60% damage reduction, bro. He's insane. Amazing leader skill. What more do you want me to say, bro? What more do you want me to say? This guy is crazy. This guy is the pinnacle of TURs. And I wanted to get him on a list badly this year, so that's why I said TURs in general and not Dokkan Fest TURs. Because this guy and Rose deserve a spot on here. Definitely. Rose is very slept on. Vegito is just the guy. I think people know how great Vegito is. Yeah, what more do you want me to say, bro? He's insane. He's crazy. But here you go. This is my top 10 TURs of 2023 list. Honorable mentions down here. 21 I put there twice by accident. I like my list. I wouldn't put any of these guys. Ooh, excuse me. I wouldn't put any of these guys up there. Kale, unfortunate. Her celebration was one of the worst this year. She got no help. She got Frost banner unit, who is horrible. The LR Kale and Khalifa EZA, who are terrible. She got no help. Super Trunks. Don't even get me started. Like I said, 21's not supposed to be here. 17 and 18 might be like the worst designed character this year. I don't even understand. Like, an Android character with Android links with Android categories, and you want them to play with to be like next to a Goku. I mean, it's not like we even have good Gokus on tournament participants. Like, come on, bro, what are we doing? And then Turles' problem, he's just a little bit undertuned on his teams. That's pretty much his problem. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about my top 10 TUR list. Did I miss any guys? If I did, let me know down in the comment section below. Sorry if I sound a little crazy this video. I'm a little sick. But I knew I had to get this video out. Like and subscribe for more Dokkan Battle content such as this. We not even close to being done with the top list of 2023. We got banner unit. Alright, maybe I shouldn't do banner units. Most of the banner units suck this year. Alright, we got LRs and Easy Ace. We got LRs and Easy Ace. And then I might do one like overall. But yep. Enjoy the holidays. Like and subscribe for more Dokkan Battle content such as this. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.